What's up, everybody? Welcome to Walking Dead episode Say Yes recap reviews. Heads up, spoilers everywhere. If you want to get out now, get out while you can. Members of the group scavenge for supplies. Meanwhile, back in Alexandria, someone must make a morally challenging decision. This is like a 100% skippable filler episode, in my opinion. So what happens? It starts off with Rick and Michonne in like a montage. They're scavenging, they're having sex. They're scavenging, they're having sex. They're scavenging, they're having sex. Rick's hand is 100% fine. He just got a bandage over it and he can use it. He's using it to read a map and hold a cup of coffee. They find a deer. She's gonna shoot it with a suppressed pistol, but I'm no hunter, but I don't think that's how it works. Whatever. So they go to this, pretty much like in the comic book, they go to a National Guard outpost, but it's more of a outpost slash carnival. So they're on a date. It's just Rick and Michonne. They're on a date at the carnival. There's zombies everywhere. Not really, but kinda. They're on a wet roof and standing right next to each other. So they left their van unguarded to go hunt a deer with pistols standing side by side. They go on a roof that's wet. You can tell there's water and leaves, and you can't see to the bottom of the water. And they're standing side by side, and Michonne's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be up here. And they're standing side by side, and she's got a sniper rifle out, and she's looking, and she's scoping, and they found military personnel with guns mixed with a bunch of civilians. There was some kind of fight at first, a long time ago, but the bullets, casings look really clean, so whatever. But yeah, she takes 2 shots, and you're thinking, like, you need guns, you don't have ammo, but let's take 2 shots. Michonne's no cyber, she's a swordswoman, whatever. Katana user. Anywho, they fall through the roof and land on a bed. And they're like laughing, like, are you okay? Oh, it's a sign. And then Rick's like, oh, it is a sign, look. And they find supplies, water, food, military rations, so they're fine. They hang out there and they're kind of like talking, they're having sex again. And then Rick's keeping watch, he can't sleep. So anywho, they end up talking about them two leading like life after Negan. Basically, Rick and Michonne are gonna like Rick-tatorship again, like in season 2 when he's like, this ain't a democracy. And then anywho, they're talking about leading the communities together to be like a presidential type thing. Anywho, better than Negan. Like, they're gonna, I'll tell you later. Keep going. Anywho, so the whole moral decision is Tara, she's talking to Judith, who looks more like a 1 or 2 year old baby now. This kid's a great actor. She doesn't say a word. But she's basically talking about selling out Oceanside, and she actually gives the bracelet to him, to Judith, because she kind of like, oh. And she's like, oh, you want it? You can have it. Someone gave it to me. Like, she's trying to like forget about him. Anywho, like this episode has so many like very serious moments. Like what? So yeah, they're at the carnival, right? They're picking them off. Michonne gets stuck in a trunk. Rick pulls the zombie apart. She's hid behind a dumpster. 2 zombies walk up and she kills them behind the dumpster, and they don't show it. They just show a little blood spatter on the white thing. And Rick tears the zombie that's stuck in a vehicle apart. And then they're pushing the car and there's no brakes. The zombie shoots the gun he's holding. Michonne jumps in the trunk. They crawl out the top and split up. And they're at the carnival. He's climbing the Ferris wheel. Basically, they make it look like Rick is dead, and Michonne drops her katana and stands there like, for a couple seconds. And then basically, if you read the comic, you're like, that's gonna mess her up terrible. Rick comes out and throws the katana in there. It's like, Michonne! And she catches it and she's like, Gah! Gah! And they're driving and she's on the window like this. And then Rick stops and he's like, I can't sleep at night. Like, ugh. And basically they're like, she can't lose him. And he's like, you can. You gotta lead him. Anywho, and then the other part is they send Rosita to look for guns. She finds a cap gun, throws it. She's upset. She goes and yells at Father Gabriel. And she's like, oh man, you can't tell people, you blah blah blah. If I did what I wanted to do and I pulled the trigger, these people wouldn't be dead. And it's like, wait a minute, then who shot Lucille? That was you, right? You're the only one with the homemade bullet? Yeah, so you shot and missed. So shut your cake hole. Anywho, then Father Gabriel kind of spins it around on her. He's like, sorry if it's my fault you're alive. And sorry if we get through this and you're alive and it's my fault. Anywho, they take their guns they found 63 guns. They take them to the strange cult people and they're like, not enough. And they get into basically an exchange like last time where they're like, we're taking 10 to find more. And she's like, 5. He's like, 10, 6, 10, 9. And the cat. And then he's like, say yes. And so they do that. And I don't buy these people at all. You're gonna trust these cult people that are like, we take, we don't bother. Like, we need more guns. We got more than double the guns that our people can hold, but we need more. Like, oh, what? And then it ends with Rosita going to Hilltop, and she's talking to Sasha, and she's like, one thing, I'm taking the shot, and she pulls a sniper rifle out of her backpack, puts it together, and hands it to her, and she's like, I memorized everything Daryl told Rick and about the inside. And she's like, just give me a map about the outside. So it's another like what? You two are gonna go try to assassinate Negan in his place where you never been, and it's guarded, and he's inside all the time. Good luck. Somebody's gonna die. It's probably gonna be Sasha. I doubt it. Anywho, next week looks like it's a Carol episode, a Carol/Hilltop, or no, not Hilltop, Kingdom episode. So we'll see what happens. I really think I'm kind of out after this season, but I'll stick with it for you. So here we are. Peace.